Okay, let's get back into. We got a technical missing Heir. We are a bit of the way through chapter 8 now. Let's see what the villagers have to say. Saw Kiku again last night. So let's see what is up with that. Oh.
Man, oh man, the villagers are getting worse.
Okay, what do you got? Sounds like they're still making a big fuss about Miss Kiku.
Yeah, they are, but more people have come forward claiming to have seen Miss Kiku, and the reported times and locations match. So it seems like the villagers are seeing the same thing.
Huh?
I wonder what everyone saw.
Let's talk to them. Talk to the villagers. I clearly saw Miss Kiku walking toward the cliff right around midnight. Hmm? Oh. So let's be talking. Okay. That's actually, I have a feeling that's all we really needed. Let's go back to the cliff. Is the doctor going to stay here and enjoy the sea breeze or something? Is it special about it? Okay. Oh, you know what? Didn't do. The ocean's quiet. Nothing special about it. Okay. Call him again. Now. What's calling out for her? Okay, maybe. Okay. Let's go back then. What? That may have been enough, but. Oh. Okay. Might be okay. So a lot of this I imagine is going to be the same. Cliff last night. No time for that. We really saw her. Please believe me. No, we're not mistaken. It's Miss Kiku. Okay. Yuri. Okay. Okay, let's talk to the clerk. Okay.
All of these witness accounts seem to corroborate each other. They must have seen the same thing.
What do you know? Did you notice anything other than the villagers acting up?
Well, there is this really pretty lady who's been visiting the village lately.
I wonder if he's talking about Yukiko.
Man, she sure was beautiful. I'll be honest, I was a little mesmerized. It's pretty much the only thing I look forward to these days. But she still hasn't come today.
Oh, Yukiko hasn't been here yet? Okay. That might be what we need. Yeah, okay, it's different. I guess Miss Yukiko never came by today. Pointless waiting around here. I wonder where Kamado went. Doctor, I don't think Miss Yukiko is going to show up today. Let's go home. Can't he hear me? Just staring out to sea. Go around. Oh, there's the doctor. That's not safe. Doctor, it's dangerous over there. What the? He's just standing still, staring out at the ocean.
Now he's dead.
Yeah. What are you staring at? Hey, doctor. We have an emergency. There's a woman floating in the sea. What did you say? Where?
Where I threw her, of course.
Yeah, right. Huh. We need to call the police right now. Police came and recovered the woman's body. The woman in the water was Azusa Kazuka. What the hell's going on with this family? Dick, I'm gonna head to the Ayashiro residence and talk with Zenzo. Roger that. Spoke to the forensics team for you, so I'm sure they'll answer any questions you may have. I'm leaving the rest to you, kid. Excuse me, may I ask a few questions? Who are you? Are you involved in this? Ah, you must be Mr. Kamada's assistant, huh? Huh? Suppose it's okay if you stick around for a while. Just don't get in our way. She was strangled. There are bruises on her neck. Oh. I think it happened around midnight. Seems like she was thrown into the sea after she was murdered. I guess being Mr. Kamada's assistant and all, you're pretty comfortable around bodies, huh? Is there anything else you noticed? Bodies don't usually wash up here. It's part of the reason why this is a popular suicide spot. This time it looks like she happened to get caught on some wood that drifted in. I guess that's the silver lining. This is off limits to outsiders. The scene is crowded with onlookers. Even here, they're gossiping about witnessing Miss Kiku and whatnot. If it's okay, I'd like to examine the body. Can't let an amateur touch the corpse. You won't find anything the police didn't already, anyway. What is it? Okay. Come on, please, is there any way? I don't care if you're Mr. Kamada's assistant. No means no. Oh, wait a sec. Hey, I knew you looked familiar. You're Dick from Utsugi Detective Agency, right? And you're assisting everyone, huh? Alright then, let's see what you're made of. You can look around. Please don't touch anything. Thank you, I really appreciate it. You know what this guy needs? He needs a badge he can flash at people. Say, hey, detective. Seems like she was strangled then and thrown off the cliff. How cruel. Okay. She was strangled. You see the bruises on her? Okay, yeah. Let's look at it. Okay, so can we look at the neck? Okay, it's all kind of connected here. That doesn't look suspicious. Tarp. Typical tarp. Okay, it's just tarp. Thing with the hands. Oh yeah, okay, missing shoe, right? Is that? No, no, this is any different. First, doesn't want us to look at the neck. There's not really anything differentiated out of this. Okay. Nope. Okay. We keep going. Okay. I think it happened around midnight, so she was thrown into the sea after she was murdered. Have a look at yourself. Just try not to touch anything. Bodies don't usually wash up. Okay, yep. Lana should be heading to the Ayashiro residence. Okay. Seems like he was strangled and thrown off the cliff. How cruel. Okay, so that's if I... Yeah. I could have sworn there was something here. Oh. President, let me do the what? No, Sandy Beach. What's the point of investigating that area? Okay. Supplements outsiders. I don't know why. Really nothing. Okay, so it just doesn't differentiate what I'm looking at. I would have sworn it would change to the thing. I thought it did that in other investigations, but I guess not. Okay, whatever. You're right. There's a bruise. What was that?
So yeah, I don't know.
I thought it would change to be like, oh, neck or whatever. Like I thought it did that for some of the other ones, but I guess maybe not. And then I'm gonna. What else is suspicious? Hands? For the hands? He's not grasping anything. Okay, so it's doesn't look. Let me look at the foot here. Oh, she's missing a shoe. And the high heel I picked up at the top of the cliff. Hey, I found this at the top of the cliff. Oh, great. Thanks. We'll take it in. Rips in the pants? No. What a terrible sight. Poor woman. I don't know if there's anything else. Oops. Not the sand. Okay. I should check her nails. Oh, it looks like she scratched something. You serious? Hold on a sec. I'll need to take a closer look. You're right. There's some human skin under her nails. Seems like she scratched the culprit when she was attacked. Good job, kid. You have a good eye. You seen enough of the body? Yes, that was plenty, thanks. Let's go talk to nearby people. Supplements outsiders. Okay, well we can like go talk to them, right? A bunch of people I've never seen are gathered here too. Oh. There's a man with a scratch on his face. The scratch looks fresh, too. Gotta go talk to him. Excuse me, you. What is it? What happened to your face? Cat scratched me. Why do you ask? Found human skin under the victim's nails, suggesting that she scratched the culprit when she was dead. In other words, the culprit must have a scratch wound. What? Oh, no way. I have nothing to do with this. Please, believe me. You see, I was out drinking late last night, and I got in a fight with Mom. She scratched me. Oh, I messed up, but Mom is something else. Don't worry. His cat's name is Mom.
I'm telling you, it's the cat that's, supposed to inherit everything. That's the fucking cat.
That's true, yeah. This cat's name is Mom.
Yeah.
Also, that night I happened to see a woman walking around. What? I thought it was Miss Kiku, so I was going to run, but my hips gave out and I couldn't move. But I looked and it was her, that dead lady. I'm sure of it. Some man was walking behind, trailing her. He was that guy who would visit the Ayashiro family from time to time. What? Who would visit? Punchy and Shiro are already dead, and Kira's missing, so... Oh, the man bee. Not Azusa too. All the people in his family are. Mr. Zenzo?
Dr. Kamada told me. Lady Azusa, she died.
Yes.
Enough of this. Why Lady Azusa too? Only I'd stopped her from going out so late after coming home at 11 p.m. Yesterday around 11 p.m., Lady Azusa finally returned. Should have stopped her before she went out again. My only wish is for Lady Yuri to return.
Actually, about Yuri, I'm afraid that she's already...
Oh heavens, no! I don't believe this. The Ayashiro family is over.
However, Yuri had a child.
What? Lady Yuri had a child? I gotta kill her too.
Yeah, right. Yes, but the child is missing. Please don't worry, Mr. Senzo. I promise I'll find the child.
At this point, I feel as though nothing matters anymore. I mean, who's paying you guys now?
Yeah, you should probably get another job somewhere else.
Yeah.
Mr. Senzo. I guess it's a little different when you're like the family butler and it's not like
well, if the family's dead,
Yeah, but it's not like you just go out and be like, well, I guess I'll be someone else's family butler for the rest of my life. It's just like, yeah. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, not looking good for him. Not great. I can show him. Postcard. The mirror. Akira could be the head. I'm sure that's working out. Technically, he could still be alive, possibly, maybe. Akane. I don't think she's back yet. If I recall correctly, Akane has gone home for the time being. Hmm. These just all give me the same thing, so. Only other thing I could think to do is, I don't think that would make sense at this time, but. Oh, you've reached kind of law firm. We're sorry, but you've called after business hours. Please call back another time. What I thought. Oh. Zenzo, I can't continue to investigate for a client who has lost all hope. Sorry, I better get going.
I quit. They're all dead.
Pretty much.
Please wait. I don't know what came over me. Please.
I knew you'd say that, Mr. Zenzo.
I apologize. I'm so embarrassed.
So the funny thing about that is, obviously, I never use this option. This is actually just the save option. Lets you save your game. So it's kind of funny that they actually used it as like part of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, back to asking questions.
You have the option of saying, F this.
Yep.
The only person that now has the right to be the Ayashiro family's true successor is me.
Yeah.
Sir Gumshoe, you have to find Lady Yuri's child. Please.
Well, when Azusa returned last night, did you notice anything unusual?
Before she left again, she was speaking to someone on the phone. It sounded like they were arguing.
Arguing? Do you know who she was talking to?
I have no idea. Sir Gumshoe, please find Lady Yuri's child. You must. Oh, the lady Zeus's habitually took notes while speaking on the phone.
She took notes. Maybe. I'm investigating this area first. Okay. Then let me look examine that then instead. Nothing's written on it. Oh, but I see indentations on the paper, as if someone had written very hard. Can we do the... What if I wrote pencil over it? Okay, I can read it now. Lift up, 11:30. Not related to Akira. Almost time to distribute the family fortune. Yuri's child found.
This is...
Last night, Azusa and the person she spoke to over the phone made plans to meet at Unakami Cliff. And that person could be the same person Akira was seeing. And it even says Yuri's child has been found. What is this?
The phone. Excuse me, let me get it. Name making me yawn.
Yeah, right.
Ayashiro residence? Yes, understood. Gumshoe, Dr. Kumada is calling for you. He said he wants to talk to you. Well, let's head over right away.
Got
Hey,
it.
you're coming
Let's go.
with. I guess, yeah, I mean, he has no one to tend to, so makes sense.
Yep. Good, you're here. And you have Zenzo with you. Perfect. Akane's here. I bumped into her earlier, but she looked rather distraught. Not worried, so I brought her over. Akane. No, that's Zenzo.
Akane, are you okay?
Lady Azusa, too. This is too terrifying. I can't stay in that house anymore. Let's talk to Akane first. What about you, dude? Okay. Oh, I can't talk to her, okay. I have nothing to do with them. I don't want to be in that mansion anymore. That is the logical decision, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know anything. I have nothing. Okay. Tobacco case. Please stop. I really don't know anything. Okay, let's show stuff. Postcard, probably same thing. Huh? That's... What do you want? Get that thing away from me! Mr. Sento, thank you for all the years. Goodbye. Honey, wait, please. Let me just talk to you for a sec. I have nothing to say. Okay, but like, let's do that again. You put this hand mirror into Miss Kiku's coffin, right? What? There's no way. What is that thing doing here? No, please stop. Honey? I'm sorry, mistress. Please forgive me. Kane, calm down. But I know I put that hand mirror into the mistress's pocket, so... There has to be a reasonable... Oh, my name's not showing up in this section for some reason. Funny. There has to be a reasonable explanation for why the hand mirror is no longer in the grave. I know I don't look it, but I am a detective. You can leave everything to me. Now, Akane, it's important that you tell me everything you know. Okay? Please? I'm sorry. I'm the one that killed Mr. Kiku. What? You see, Mistress Kiku hadn't quit smoking. I always bought her tobacco. I stopped her at first, but she said she couldn't sleep without smoking, and I just couldn't say no. She mentioned it to Mr. Konda, who was drafting the will. That night, Mistress Kiku lit her pipe as usual, and shortly after died of heart failure. That's how the burn mark happened. So you took the tobacco case? Yes. And when I saw the mistress was dead, I immediately hid the pipe and tobacco. And then I called for Mr. Zenso immediately. I'm so sorry. Ridiculous. Miss Kiku's heart wouldn't stop over that. As a medical professional, I can pretty much guarantee it. Not your fault at all, so don't cry anymore, okay? You need to go rest at the mansion. No, I think she needs to rest not at the mansion, to be completely honest. Let's leave her alone. Okay. Mata, what's up? No? Okay. Zenzo, what's up?
I would like to stay by Akane's side, if at all possible.
Yes, please do so.
Thank you. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. Scared me for a second there. Where could Akira be? Kiku hadn't quit smoking, huh? It reminds me, I asked about Azusa's autopsy results. Nothing stood out. It seemed to be a typical strangulation. When Kanji was stabbed by the knife, he was already dead. Jiro, seemed odd that he would commit suicide. Since it's likely the culprit killed him beforehand, and then made it appear so he committed suicide. But for Azusa, she was strangled to death as she fought the killer off. It's natural to think they were done by the same person, but I wonder why she was different than the other two. That's the Ayashiro family's legal advisor. You've never met. Legendary Detective Kamada resolved this case so that Yuri can return without fear. Doctor, I didn't mean to hide it for so long, but... What? Oh no, poor soul. Well, even so, I'm going to do my best. I'm a legendary detective, after all. Last time I saw him, he was living at the mansion. I haven't seen him since he left. Miss Kiku, Azusa was trying to quit, but it's so hard for people who are truly addicted. Both Kanji and Jiro were heavy smokers too. According to the autopsy results, their lungs were black. Oh, I have nothing to say in particular. Gosh, she scared me for a second. Back to Azusa, huh? Azusa was the only one who resisted the murder. I wonder what the significance of that is. Saying, anything else value here? Okay. Let's try and remember. Might be the place for it. Wait, hydrogen cyanide is produced when you introduce other chemicals to a cyanide compound and heat it, right? Heat. That's it. Doctor, this will link the hydrogen cyanide with the cyanide detected on Jiro's fingers. What is it? Please enter the answer you've deduced. Oh, okay. I remember what this is. Okay. Waffles, do you have any idea what they're talking about right now?
24. Nope.
Okay. The question is, how did the killer get these people to ingest the cyanide? And the one clue we have is that Azusa is the one person who resisted that and seems to have not been killed with the cyanide, but everyone else was.
Because men are allergic to that.
Well, Kiku as well.
I don't know. I'm like
Okay.
blanking on it. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or.
Yeah, Azusa's the only one who doesn't smoke. They used it. Well, then that's.
Oh yeah,
and
that's why that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why that backstory? Yeah, like uh when they were showing her smoking, like. In the
yeah, she
cutscene.
died out after smoke because it was the cyanide she was smoking.
That is applied to all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for the one who quit.
Yeah.
I don't remember if this is the word they want me to enter, but that's wrong.
Yeah, you're stupid. It's not even
Cyanide
smoking.
Ayashiro's fingers came from the gas he inhaled with. So
Cigarette?
yeah, maybe they want me to say cigarette. Or maybe they just want me to say smoke. Tobacco, that's the word they're looking for. Which makes sense because of the tobacco case.
Yeah.
Tobacco. Although I guess cigarette worked, so. I see. Letting a cigarette laced with cyanide will cause the gas to be emitted. Anyone who inhales it. Ah, so the cyanide that seeped out of the tobacco got into Jiro's fingers. I think after Jiro was murdered with the cyanide tobacco, the culprit made it appear as though he killed himself. As for Kanji, he was killed in the same manner, then taken to storage where the culprit could easily stab him. But for Azusa, the culprit couldn't use that trick since she had quit smoking, so she was... Wait, does this mean that Miss Kiku also died the same way? Dick, we have to go to Kagura Temple. Let's hurry, Doctor. Kitchen.
What's the matter? Do you know what time it is? I did say I'd help, but can it be tomorrow? You love that voice, don't you, Grizzy?
No, Kermit.
No, you do.
No, Kermit, you don't understand, voice, don't you? Kermit. You don't understand, Kermit. This is important, Kermit.
Don't hate.
I'm sorry, but time is of the essence. Kumada and I told Genshin everything. Okay, let's run down our options. We have reason to believe that Miss Kiku may be a victim of the tobacco murders.
But
if we check Miss Kiku's body again, we may find what we need to solve this case.
But that's just going to be his response to everything?
Yeah. There's no way that Miss Kiku came back to life like the legend says. You said so yourself. All the rumors about the things that the villagers claim to have witnessed. The hand mirror that should still be buried with her. Don't you find it all odd?
I'm still against disturbing the grave.
Mr. Genshin, our only choice is to...
Want to dig up Miss Kiku's grave? Well, I'm afraid I can't allow that. I don't know.
Please understand how important this is, Mr. Genshin. I can't let the murderer get away with this.
Oh, fine. You have a point. Let's call the cops right away.
All right, you, contact the police right now. Kiku Ayashiro, who holds the key to this mystery, is about to be exposed in front of our very eyes. What? It's a man's body. This isn't Kiku. What's going on? Who is this man? This is Akira Ayashiro. Who would have thought we would find him here? What? Akira was already dead? Oh yeah, the family actually is over, huh?
Yep, everybody's dead.
What do you know? He died from blunt force trauma. Seems like he was struck with the top section of the tombstone. That's how the blood got on there. By the way, we've decided not to publicly announce the discovery of the body, so we don't alert the murderer. Got it. We can't say for sure yet, but it seems likely he was murdered after Kiku.
Well, if it wasn't for Genshin, maybe we would have found it sooner. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, because like 2 or 3 days ago, we saw the blood on the tombstone, so we knew.
And he's like, "Don't go there."
Yeah, so it had been there for a couple of days actually.
Yep.
Seems like it's been a while since he was buried. The body has decomposed quite a bit, but more importantly, as you mentioned, we found small traces of pipe tobacco laced with cyanide in the victim's pockets. This is definitely Akira Ayashiro. I can't believe he was lying here dead all along. Wow, this was unexpected. Probably as the cops stated. Seems like it's been a while since he was buried. Hey, no matter how you look at it, he was killed before Kanji. What? So it wasn't Akira who killed Kanji? Probably as the cops stated. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the... He doesn't look anything like the photo I have of him. So this is Akira. I don't really want to get too close. I've seen his face somewhere before. Okay, let's talk to Genshin then. Genshin seems to be talking with the police. Let's remember. Maybe that's something we need to do here. Okay. Oh, I remember now. That night, I met him on top of the cliff. That's right. I didn't fall by accident that night. Akira attacked me.
And then I killed him.
Yeah. And then I erased my own memory after I hid the body here.
Well, no, actually, you just fell back down again.
Yeah.
And then you lost consciousness, you know?
That makes sense. Yeah, No, you read the line. I'll say that afterwards.
What? You were attacked by Akira? So you remember something?
I was going to say, so, okay. So he knocked me down off the cliff. It hurt, but it was fine. So I got back up. I ran all the way back up. And then I beat the shit out of him. And then I slipped and fell back down the cliff.
Yep. I mean, I think it's very on par with your character, you know? I think so.
Poor old Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally. Let's gather our thoughts and go over the facts. Let's do a little speculation. Wrap up chapter 8. Kiku, Kanji, and Jiro were murdered with cyanide tobacco by someone who's clearly after Ayashiro Corporation. Jiro must have been taken advantage of by that person and snuck laced tobacco into Kiku's tobacco case. Alerted to my involvement in the investigation of Kiku's death, Akira called me that night to meet at the cliff. There, he struck me and threw me over the side of the cliff to make it appear like an accident.
Huh?
Kira, in many ways, was a convenient accomplice for the true culprit. But he also posed a great threat. That's why he was murdered after Kiku.
Who do you think is the murderer? And why was Azusa killed too?
I do think there's a chance it was Ronald McDonald. Okay, hear me out. No.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
If I recall, Azusa said that Akira met with someone the day the will was read. That person must have been...
Wait, the phone's ringing. Damn, this was just getting good too.
Like Ayumi's just like in it for the thrill.
Yeah. Hello, Tsugi Detective Agency. Yes, he's in. Hold on a moment. It's for you.
For me? Maybe it's Enzo. Hello? Hey, it's Kumada. I have big news. What? I found it, a murder case from the past using a similar method of tobacco poisoning. There was a pharmacist who took out a huge life insurance policy on her husband and killed him the same way. Here's where things get interesting. The lawyer who was in charge of that case was... Wait, let me guess. Well, there are two...
The lawyer's name.
Yeah, we do. Well, we know about two lawyers. But it's the one lawyer that, like, we know about. Because technically Kazuto is also a lawyer, we think.
Yeah.
But not really, hasn't really been relevant to any of these cases. We just know that we just don't know where he is.
What? This is an ace attorney?
Yeah.
He's not a real lawyer.
Yeah, I should have put in Edgeworth. Ooh. It's Konda. That's exactly it. I knew it. In the file that Konda was reading... Oh, you know? Yes, but I haven't read the contents of the file. And even if that file was pertaining to that incident, it's not solid proof that Konda killed Akira. But thank you so much. This is seriously helpful. Good. I'm amazing, really. Great detective, don't you think? Yes, you are, Doctor. I appreciate it. Now leave the rest to me. Thanks again. You're welcome. You just be careful out there and go solve this case. Oh, by the way, I have a favor to ask of you. Sure, what is it? When you're done with the investigation, do you mind if I have that photo of Miss Yuri? What?
What?
I'm kidding. See ya, kid.
Yeah, JK.
No, I do mind, actually.
Sounds like you made some real progress. So, is the lawyer Konda the culprit?
We don't have any proof of that yet, but I think he's our prime suspect.
I see.
Huh. I wonder what's going on with Ayumi. She's staring at me.
That lawyer's definitely had enough shit from that family. He's like, F this.
Yeah, fuck this. I want the company. What's up? Why are you staring at me?
I've been curious. He really tried to kill you, then why did he just throw you into the ocean?
What? You're right. That cliff is a known suicide spot. He could have easily killed me by throwing me into the ocean. But why?
I mean, he hit you over the head and you fell into the ocean.
Well, no, you didn't fall into the ocean. You fell off the side and landed on, like, the cliff, the ledge right off the side.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, yeah. But still, I feel like that's enough to, like, cause internal bleeding.
He did probably think I was dead from that, but it just was like there was a much better way to do it and be sure about it. It just seems half-assed, is I think kind of the point she's getting at.
Okay.
It didn't have an accident. Akira attacked me and tried to kill me. But when you throw you into the ocean, into the sea.
So maybe it wasn't like premeditated. Maybe that's what they're trying to get at?
Oh, you're saying like
It was just kind of
Yeah,
a spur of
okay.
the moment type of thing.
Like we were investigating him and we were like, hey, we're after you. And then he was like, fuck you, get out of here. Something like that. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like that would make sense because if at least that's what it seems like they're getting at. Because if he did plan to kill him, then it's like I feel like yeah, he would have thrown him into the ocean, like like they were saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like that's why
Yeah.
they're emphasizing that.
Yep. Ayumi's right. Throwing him into the sea rather than the grassy area would have been a surer way to kill me. So why didn't he do it?
Hello, step out of it.
Huh?
Where did your mind wander off to?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that you had a point. But more importantly, I should focus on the case.
You have to find proof then that the lawyer Kanda is the true culprit, aren't you?
Yeah, I found some for sure.
If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Will do. Thanks, Ayumi. And with that, I think that's a good time to stop for now. We will get going with chapter 9 next time.
Sweet.
Yeah, see you then.